Hi everyone, I'm Olga and you're on my channel about cross stitch. Today is New Year's Eve, December 31st, and I'm recording my December recap. I already did my whip parade, I already did my 25 for 25 project videos, and I didn't record any updates like regular Flosstube updates for December. Because I had plans, pretty ambitious plans for December, which almost failed, I think. So I think they're failed. Probably you will think the opposite when I will show you everything. I have 10 finishes. I think 7 of them are smalls, 1 is huge, and 2 are mediums. I shuffled a little bit my plans for 25. For 25, I will show you that I have 2 FFOs, both of them are previous finishes. One you probably seen on my channel, another one I am not sure, but I will show it to you. I will talk about my January plans, so let's jump right in. First of all, I wanted to have a ornament edition Satsuma Street 12 Days of Christmas. And I had this plan. I thought about it all November, and I was sure that I will make those plans like in a snap of fingers. But I actually didn't. I stitched 7 from 12 little ornaments. I will show them to you. So I bought all, I think it's now 6. I think it's a 6-year Jody Rice, Satsuma Street designer, does these Christmas ornaments. And I decided to stitch not all the Days of Christmas ornaments, but just regular ones she does. And my friend Sabrina from Lady Marmalade and Stitches chose the first one. It's this one. I don't remember the names, but if you want me to look up them, I will. Just leave me a comment and ask. So any questions? Oh, of course I dropped all of them, sorry. It's like usual thing on my channel. So yeah, I stitched this little mouse. It's not sparkling because of the sun just, you know, wash out some of the colors, but the mouse is cute. And I put the white self-adhesive felt on the back, and I bought the, I will show you, I bought the whole bunch of this cord in Home Goods, and so I used this for all the ornaments. So first was the mouse, then I stitched, I think my favorite ever, I think the name of it is Sweater Weather, something like that. It's a cute little Yeti. In real life, all these ornaments are really sparkly. They look great on a tree. I just pulled them out of the tree to show them to you. So I stitched a little Yeti. Next, usually I finish those like in 2 days. I finish all the cross stitches in 1 day, and next day I just beat them. Next was Tree Topper. I remember the name. It was a tree topper. It's a little Santa. Yeah, you can see sparkle, some of it. It has sequins and the beads. Looks great. So everything is with this self-adhesive felt. I think it's the best. Yes, I bought the PDF and I had everything in stash, like all the beads. everything. Then was Lolly Klaus. Yeah, you can catch some of the sparkle. Yeah, she's so cute. I love her. Then was the Christmas present, cute little puppy. I think I messed up some colors on him, or probably I didn't have one color of DMC, I don't remember, but I think he is cute anyway. Then I stitched Little Drummer Girl. It was a new one from this year. I think I need to close the blinders. Maybe will be better. Yeah, that's better. Look at this. Yeah, I like. Yeah. All the sequins. So it's really sparkly, great ornaments. Like, love them. So Little Drummer Girl. And the last one was Angel. I don't remember the name, but I call her Angel. She's really sparkly too. I didn't have, so in original Jodie has small snowflakes for her dress. I didn't have that, so I put it like this. Okay, and that's all for the ornaments. And then one day I just woke up and decided that I want to finish one big, I need to just go a little bit further from the camera because this thing is huge. It was my oldest whip. It's Design Works kit, Route 66 Christmas Diner, and now it's all done. I had all cross stitches stitched in January 2024, and all the back stitch was done in December 2024. I started it it was my new year, new start 2022. I stitched it on 14 count white Aida from the kit with all the kit floss. I will show you up close. Those bulbs on the diner are beads, like big beads. It should be beads on the trees, like small golden beads, but I decided not to do them because they were not so visible, and I decided not to do that. So here we have the car, the diner. I'm really happy with this finish. It's not fully finished yet, but it will for the next Christmas season, I think. So that was my finish, and that's why my plans just failed with the ornaments. But I think it's okay because I had a big finish, and yeah. Then my mediums. I like Dimensions kits, as you all know, and I stitch them, many of them. So this year I think it was 5 of them. And I prefer not a gold collection, but the usual series, especially the newer ones, because they are like all in my aesthetics. So this was the new release of this summer. It's a 2024 holiday collection, like usual series. I think, yes, it was released in July 2024. I bought it the same day I saw it on Amazon. The name of it is Christmas Tea, and I changed the kit fabric for Ubelhorjeva. If you need the color, just leave me a comment or DM me on Instagram or email me. My email and Instagram are down below. So I took this 28 count Yeva and I stitched it. I finished it last week. It has backstitch, it has cording, but it doesn't have any half crosses, which I like to do. Yeah, it's on Snap. It still has my needle minder. I just wanted it to be stretched to show you. As I said, I think a million times, dimensions kits are my comfort stitching. So yeah, Christmas tea is ready for the next season, but for now it will go to the to the box for the year. And another finish I finished yesterday was actually not non-predictable. I had this project in my 25 for 25 plans, but one day, as usual, I decided that I will finish it. It's still on a scroll frame again because I want it to be stretched. I have a frame for it, but I think I will show it to you next time. So this is my Capricorn by Nora Corbett. It's heavy beaded. I stitched it in 4 days. Yeah, she's a beaut. I'm a Capricorn. It's my month now, my season now. So yeah, the frame is much bigger than I need actually, but 2 of the colors of the beads were discontinued, and I just used everything I had in stash because I bought all the materials from 1 to 3 Stitch, and it was this year, so those 2 colors were discontinued. And if you can see, it's this one in original, it's like a fuchsia one. I used the satin pink, and this goldish color is actually from the Design Works kit because I didn't have any gold beads in my stash except that, but I still like it. Another thing, one of the Karen Water Lilies silk, Nora used something with the more, so I think her skein of this silk had more yellow in it. Mine was completely fuchsia pink, and with some yeah, it's hot pink and fuchsia pink, and just like about an inch of yellow. So that's why my flowers are not looking the same as a preview, but it's fine, it's okay. She will go in the oval frame and she will go on a shelf. Okay, that was my finishes. Let's talk my whips. I had 2. I had one new start, but it's a fail again. I will not stitch it until December, I think, if I will. It was in my 25 for 25 project. It's a seasonal tweeting by Bothy Threads. It was a limited edition box this summer, and I decided to start it because it has like wintry theme on it. And I started from the center, and I almost did the bird, but I messed up like 3 or 4 times on this bird, and I got mad and decided to just, you know, let this rest for the next December. So it was a start. I showed it to you, but I will not stitch on it in my 25 for 25. I will explain later. And the one whip, which will be a finish today, is my Suziria Единорога Witch. As you know, I stitched this one, and now I'm working on this one. Today she will be a finish, and for now she looks like this. I just want to finish her because this box, it's not fitting in any of my pretty packed bins with whips, so I decided to finish it. Sorry if I'm rushing. I just have a lot to say today, so I have to. Okay, let's talk about my 25 and 25, what I and no, let's do FFOs first and then. Okay, let's do my FFOs. They're both huge. If you're new on my channel, I prefer bigger or medium size stitch, okay? This one was a stitch along with Leonard 2 years ago, and I stitched it in 2023 and completely forgot to display last season, even though I had a frame for that. So I had this frame forever for it. It was dedicated to this piece. I believe it's now released, and the name of it is something like Holiday Amaryllis or something like that. It didn't have a name when I stitched that. So yes, now this is Lenarte kit. I love it so much. I love Lenarte. I stitched 3 and I want to stitch more. And this was a gift from my husband. So I took part in this SAL in 2023, and I kept up and I stitched with all people who stitched it together. So yeah, and I had this year I had this color of amaryllis at home, and I like hellebores. So I think this one will stay for the whole year. I don't know, I just love flowers, you know that. So yeah, it was my first FFO. Can show it up close, but I think Lenarte is better to see a little bit further. It's Marjolaine Bastin illustration, her aquarelle. So yeah. Oh, I look at that and I want to stitch Lenarte so bad, but I don't have any kits or patterns from Lenarte for now. My another one is this year's finish. It's Hawthorne Hill Sampler by Rosewood Manor, stitched on 28 count ale by Picture This Plus with all called for Weeks Dye Works. And this frame is not custom made for it. I found it in Hobby Lobby in the section with those frames they put on sale because somebody ordered them but never picked them up. And I saw that frame and it was $35 and I snatched it as soon as I saw it because I thought that it will be ideal for the Hawthorne Hill. And yes, it is. Probably the sides are a little bit, you know, like further from these sides, top and bottom, but it's okay. It's good enough for me. I framed it myself. It's not perfect, of course, but it's good enough for me, and my sampler wall is growing. This frame is heavy. It's look at me, I'm leaning on my table because it's really heavy, but I hope you will see it like this better. So show you up close. It's a real wood frame, and you know, if I will frame this one, it will cost me a pretty penny. But for $35, it's ideal and I love it. And yes, now I know that I will check Hobby Lobby section, this Hobby Lobby frame section, every time I go to Hobby Lobby. It's not so close to my house, so I don't go to Hobby Lobby too often. But this visit was really a luck. Okay, now we will talk about my 25 for 25 project and what I did. I filmed the 25 for 25 in the middle of December, and I thought about it since then. And I realized that I want to bring some of my WIPs instead of new starts, and I want to give up some project, like bigger ones, for another ones, like let's say like that. And I wanted a little bit more of my WIPs to be in this project, and I will show you what I actually brought. And I will still have some new starts, but I will show you. So all others will stay, but those will go in the rotation. Okay, what I brought. I brought so 2 of these projects will be gifts. That's why I brought them. So this one is in Harmony by Dimensions, wolves. My friend loves wolves, and this year she bought a house. She and her husband bought a house. So and I want to give them this because they have a pretty big wolf collection, and she adored this illustration. So I hope she will like it, and yeah, and I will have much fun. Like I like Dimensions kits. I like to stitch animals, so it will be okay for me to stitch that and give it away. So I brought this one to my 25 to 25 project, and then my son, who is 21 years old. He studies biochemistry and biotechnologies in University of Washington. It's his 3rd year. And he said, you promised you will stitch me a gift. And I completely forgot about it. I felt so guilty. I said, okay, kiddo, I will do it. I will show you. It's actually a pattern, so I will show you it really quick and like this. So this is chemistry. It says chemistry is just like cooking, but don't lick. It's just like cooking, but don't lick the spoon. So here is this, and I will stitch it for my son. I believe I will use this fabric. I hope I have enough. This is Demoiselle by Picture This Plus, and it looks really splotchy and chemically, you know, abused. So I will stitch this for my son. Okay, there's 2 new things. I will, okay. Now I will show you my WIPs I decided to stitch in this project because I just want them to be finished. And the first one is Stitcher's Resolution. You just saw it in my WIP parade. This is Stitcher's Resolution by Heartstring Exemplary. I'm stitching it on 20 count, not another sampler by Bestitch Me, with all cold fours. And okay, it will look like this. I have all border done. I decided that I want to finish it, and this project is a good opportunity for this WIP to be stitched. Then I brought Easter balls through the rotation. Easter ball from Thistles. Just because I don't want it to languish for another year. I already showed it to you. It's a little bunny, and what I need is to stitch a bow. So who didn't see my whip parade probably see that for the first time. Sorry for those who watched. Then I brought Imaginating Patriotic Welcome, because it's almost done, and again, I don't want it to be around for another year as a whip. Patriotic Welcome by Imaginating, 28 count white Jobelin, all called for DMC. I will talk about all of them when I will stitch them, you know, like more. If you have a question, again, just drop me a comment. Another whip I decided to stitch in this project is again heartstring exemplary. You can see this theme here. I like heartstring. This is piece band sampler, and here is my starting point on this. Nothing to see actually, just one band. I'm stitching that on 37 count Russian tea cake by R&R. Oh no, Access Commodities with Wix Dye Works Red Rocks. Okay, what I decided to give up. I decided not to stitch Year of the Mouse from Cross Stitcher magazine, because I like those little patterns, but probably I will do it next year. I decided to focus on something I really want to stitch faster. Another contender for the giving up is Owl Forest Embroidery free SAL. For the year, I don't know. I have the linen for that. I have all the I have floss coming to me, but I'm not sure. I will see, because it's a mystery, and tomorrow the first part will be released, and I will see if I like it. If I am, I will stitch it. If don't, I will not, of course. Then I changed my Noras for the year. I wanted to stitch Rose Hydrangea, Butterfly and the Bee, but then I decided to change it for the Letters by Nora. R is my husband's name, first letter. O is mine. I also have K somewhere for our last name. Our last name is Kaisel, so. Okay, so that's my Noras for the year. I'm looking at this, and I want to start one of the patterns with my friend Leah. Leah, when you're ready, let me know. This pattern is called Briar by Sprouting Lupine, and I will show it to you in a minute. My favorite fairy tale is Sleeping Beauty, and I think this is about that. And yeah, I will stitch this 25 and 25. It will be start and finish. I will start it anyway. And Leah said that she probably will start with me, so we will just, you know, talk about the date, but I will do it. It's again 25 for 25. Other than that, I will stitch the kits and patterns I would like to stitch. And for my birthday start, I wanted to stitch John Elliott's Celestial Symphony, but I have a better choice now. And here we go to my haul here. Okay, I will show you just that pattern, and then I will talk about plans further. So this is Ernest's Parrot by Country Threads. This is an Australian company. Sorry for the glare. I will take it out. Sorry for the clean again. I just love it. Just, I don't know. I never stitched an Australian pattern. And this is my birthday gift from Sabrina. And I think I will start it on my birthday. Yeah. I'm digitizing it now, but if I even if I don't do it, the pattern is ideal. It's big, it's black and white, but it's fine. It's really clear. I will stitch this. So I will start it on my birthday, but I will use dark chocolate from Witch Oat, 32 count linen. In original, it's on 13 count. 14 count black Ida. I have just a crunchy one, and I don't want that to do it with myself on my birthday. Okay, I will just start on linen. So here is my okay, put it in there. Then my plans for the year is to stitch my 25 for 25, and those 25 should be finishes. It's okay, it will be for sure, because they're not so big. The one big pattern, it's my Fashionable Ducks by Golden Hands, but it's totally fine. The plan for the January is, in January, my new year, new start. As you all know, probably you don't, but I told about that maybe 3 or 4 times, will be Quaint Rose Needle Arts Inspired by Nature, this. So tomorrow, first thing in the morning, I will start this. I already have my even weave done. Yes, mine will be not like on a preview, will be more boring probably, but I did it because that's my colors. I like these colors. It fits my house better, so I will start this one with Sabrina. So yes, and I have it in a fancy bag Sabrina made me. Oh, it's so bright. I love it. So yeah, I will start this, and I hope that all January will be dedicated to this sampler, and probably it will be my blessing sampler. I know that's a really ambitious plan for the blessing sampler. I know that stitchers try to choose more achievable ones, but I counted, and it's like 19,000 stitches, which is doable for me. Then I want to finish in January the little alien from Evgenia Kolesnikova. It's a wooden base, and I already started a little bit just to test the green. If I like it or not, it's okay. So it's a small finish, so I will have a big finish and small finish. And what I decided for my oh sorry, it's my doggies trying to sleep together. They're not about it, but it's okay. So what I did with all my whips, except those 25 for 25, I pull out all my whips, which I showed you in a whip parade, and I put them all on a wheel, on a tiny decisions, and I will draw 4 whips a month, I think. Yes, every weekend I will stitch on my whips, not 25 or 25, but others. And every 2 weeks I will draw new ones for the so for you to know what I will stitch in these 2 weeks. Why I'm filming today because I want to stick to my 2 weeks schedule, and my next video will be the day after my birthday on 14th. So my birthday is on 13th, and next day I will film the video. So I already drawn 2 whips I will stitch on weekends in these 2 weeks. And first one is Dwelling Place by Nora Corbett, which I'm really happy about. It's on 40 count flannel flower by Fox and Rabbit, which is called for a DMC, and that's what I have. So this is my starting point for you to know what I will accomplish in one weekend. So 2 days. I decided I will stitch on Saturday and Sunday. When it's winter, my Saturday and Sundays are pretty much stay at home. So probably I will accomplish something like I don't think I will finish any of my whips, but if I do in a weekend, like 2 weekends, because I don't know, I have 20 something whips, and I think they will go twice, maybe a year. So when so my tiny decision wheel has those features that it will not repeat, and so those which are drawn are black, and well, when all the wheel will be black, I will reset it and do it again. So for the second weekend, I drawn Cozy Lane Sampler by Erin Elizabeth. Yes, it's autumn, but I decided that I will stitch it anyway. I'm stitching it on Vintage Country Mocha, 32 count, and that's what my starting point looks like. So yeah, I will stitch that on weekends, and some of them may be finishes, but it's not set in stone, you know. Probably they will. So I put these 2 closer for January. Okay, that's, I think, all with whips and everything. I will show you a bit of haul and gifts. I had some Christmas gifts and they came to me. I will have some birthday stitchy gifts from my husband and from my friends. I know that for sure, but they will come after my birthday. So because my friend is in Ukraine, my husband ordered me something in Europe, and it will come after my birthday, I think, but it's fine, you know. I will show you my Christmas gifts and my eBay finds. So my first Christmas gift is my first Jasmine Custom Bags bag. So I pointed on it on Instagram, and my husband bought it to me. It's a bigger one of hers. It has a cute little plate in there, and the zipper pocket in there for the notions. So yeah, I really like the bag. So I never bought, like, you know, I'm not used to buy bags, but now I have some of fancy bags my friends gave me, or like this one, and I really like them. I like the feel of them, but I'm not sure if all my whips will go in a fancy bags. I don't know. I had a gift from my son for Christmas. It's in New Dimensions Gold Petite called Dockside. I love it. Yeah, it's a full kit. My friend knew that I like Weekenders kits. It's an oldie but goodie. And you can find them on eBay, and this one is a really rare find. It's Weekenders, what is the name, Cardinal's Friend, Weekenders kits are great because they come with a mat. You can easily frame it in a standard frame with this mat. And yeah, cute. I like the popcorn and cranberry on his head. And all Weekenders kit could be finished in 3 days. It's for sure. I stitched a couple of them and they're really great. So this was my Christmas gift from my friend. Thank you, Kate. And those are eBay finds. I just couldn't leave it there, you know. So I went on eBay and I saw the kit. This kit is from Nova Sloboda and it was started. And of course I had to save it, you know. This is the Moon on the Fiddlestick by Nova Sloboda. It has printed background. You stitch just a cat and I think the part of the bridge. And yes, and the building. So you stitch pretty much like you stitch the building, the bridge, and the cat. Yes. And it was started. I stitched a couple of these cats series, but it's in my mom's, so that's how it looks like. And it already has a cat's head. I will stitch it. I will stitch it anyway, so maybe even this year. If you don't know, I don't actually like to start. And I call it the fear of empty fabric. When the fabric is empty and I'm doing my first stitches, it really feels uncomfortable to me. So yeah, I don't like to start. And another eBay find, it's really silly. It's a Leisure Arts old leaflet called Romeo and Chicks. And I bought this because of this. I have a sweet spot for like soft spot. You say it's better to say soft spot for ducks, chickens, geese. I don't know why. I never lived in the countryside. I never had them, but I just love them. I love to look at them. I like videos with them. So now this leaflet has 3 patterns. This Romeo and Chicks, and those are Henry and Henrietta. And if I will stitch them, I will stitch them both together to match Romeo and Chicks. Yeah, those were my eBay finds. And tomorrow my no buy year starts. I know that probably for a couple of videos you will still see the haul, more like gifts, because I actually don't know what are those people doing. They will give me some kits. I know, at least my friend, she told me that it will be like 4 or 5 kits, maybe. My husband goes for 6 or 7, he didn't count. My son said that it's 2 probably. So I hope I will stick with like 12 at the end of January, beginning of the February. I don't know how fast all those orders will come. Couldn't blame these people, you know, I love them to death. All my friends and all my family members who buy me cross stitch. And I decided that I will stitch these gifts as soon as possible, starting 2025, because usually they give me a lot and I don't stitch that. I just put it in a box. And I don't want to put it in a box anymore. I want to stitch all the gifts I receive even if it is a PDF pattern or something, I will stitch it. I don't know how, because I have 25 for 25, I have 20 something whips. Don't actually remember, but probably I put it somewhere. I will see. Yes, I have 25 whips. So 25 whips, 25 for 25, it's 50. And probably I don't think I won't, if I will, you know, meet the stitchy love of my life this year. Somehow probably I will go to my stash and I will see the pattern I want to stitch immediately, and I will do it. I will start what I want when I want, but I want this 25 to be a finish. Okay, so we'll see. Wish me luck, especially with my no buy, because the closer it is, it starts tomorrow, the closer it is, the more terrified I am. I'm excited and terrified at the same time, because I failed on my previous ones, and I really don't want to do it this year. I want to be successful. And yes, I will stitch models next year too, so it's for sure. Whew, it's a lot. Wish me luck. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will find something interesting for you, for yourself, on this channel next year, and you will subscribe, you will like my videos, you will leave me a comments. I enjoy every comment you leave me, so thank you so much for you being my friends, my stitchy friends. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.